So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Super God Gokun doing What If Naruto was the Demon God part and was neglected part 2. So as you see in the last part, as Naruto destroyed the earth and everything with it. Well, I will show you I will also show you some episodes. Yeah. I will also change the future. So now we are in the you can say timeline where Naruto was sent to be the child of prophecy because they don't want to destroy the world. Like what happened in the last part, as you see. Yeah, I did it a 3 to 4 or 5 days ago. Well, I don't know you guys liked it or not. Well, I believe if you guys liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wanna go went up to 1000 subscriber as as fast as possible because I wanna reach 1000 subscribers as fast as possible because yeah, it is my goal. You can say yeah, I wanna reach 1000 subscribers before let's say yeah before October September because that's why I'm posting videos every day. That's why I posted 2 videos yesterday. So I hope you guys liked it because if you guys liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. So now let's begin. Yeah, let's begin. As the men and Mito were when they were born, they know all the memories. They were born with all the memories which they had in their past life. You can say they are the same man and Mito with their memories. They think that even right now they are a child of prophecies, and when they hear that Naruto had 50% of the soul, Naruto had the soul, and Naruto had the soul and 50% of chakra of the nine tails. Let's say yeah, 50% of the chakra and the soul as well. When they hear this, they were like shocked. What the hell? He had 50% of the soul, and we only have 25%. What? They told us that we had both of us had 50% of the chakra, and now they are telling that he had what? And why can't I say? Since in this timeline, Midman were not a child of prophecies, I think you guys had been seeing the part one. So yeah, Naruto went back in a timeline. Or you can say Shinigami, I mean Kami gave them a suggestion to go back in a timeline. Yeah, so he didn't destroy the timeline. So minimum one timeline can survive. Yeah, so he went into the timeline, and then yep, Naruto went, and then he says so this is the timeline. He thinks to himself because he can't say he's a baby right now, but still he can see. Well, yeah. Naruto was right there, and then Minato, let's say Minato came out. Jiraiya told him about the child of prophecy, and Naruto is the child of prophecy, and because he is the 50% of natal chakra, and Naruto only have 25 to 25% of chakra, and not also the soul, so he is a child of prophecy. But I should say we should keep this a secret that Naruto has a soul. We should say everyone that man and Mito have the soul. Yeah, this will be good. Both of them said at the same time, and we should get out of the village. What do you mean, Jiraiya? I told the thing like what I said in the the first part goes. They are now trying to abandon me and Mito. Naruto just glared at Jiraiya. Before he can suggest, you can say in this timeline, before he can suggest that they should abandon them, Naruto just glared at Jiraiya, and then he gulped and he forget it. Naruto can also change the minds. You can say what they are trying to say, the words, and then Jiraiya said that that they should train Naruto and don't train Naruto because you can know you are a child of prophecies. You are nothing. You are a loser. You are a demon. And that time Naruto get angry and angry. So yeah, that happens. And now that Naruto's training begins at the age of 5. When Naruto's training began, Naruto said, okay, okay. Then he started training. Yeah, all the things like that happens. And what I said, now we are also going to see a timeline where Naruto didn't destroy us. You can say all of the persons. Yeah, I know this video is going to be a lot of parts it's gonna take. You can say 20 parts. Yeah, I believe. Well, I don't wanna cover it in that much of parts, but still, it will take up to 12 to 13 parts. Yeah. Well, I hope that you guys will like this series. So yeah, let's get back to the video. As me and my meter were like glaring at Naruto that how dare this loser of his brother take their position, and when they tried to speak, they were not able to. When they tried to run to a Naruto, they were not able to. They were not able to even open their eyes while Naruto was. His eyes became, you can say, like first turned into blue, then turned into pure. You can say purely red. Yeah, red eyes. And you can say no, black eyes with red and blue pupils in them. Yeah, that happens, and then Naruto just sees them. When they see the red and blue pupils, I think to themselves, what the hell? That is not an Uchiha. So how can you have the Sharingan? And the other looks like Sharingan. What is this? Well, yeah. They see this just like that, and then Naruto goes, and yeah, blah 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 happens, and then the vents, Naruto then vents, and then it says Ka Ka Karma. Naruto said karma, and yeah, and all of the times went back. Let's say, yeah, he erases everyone's memory a little bit, and then he puts that now we goes up to the 3 years time, please. You can say time skip. No, 4 years. Now man mind me to head get it back to this area. Now they know that they are not the child of prophecy, and their parents are never gonna listen to them, that they are the child of prophecies. Naruto is nothing. Naruto is like just nothing. He is just nothing more than a loser. And they wanna show his parents that they are the child of prophecy. Naruto is nothing. He is just they wanna show that they are everything. They are everything. And Naruto is just loser, monster, demon, and nothing. Yeah, they forget about the demon god area, the destroying part. They only know the part when they came home and they start to shout, Naruto getting angry, unleashing his powers, and Naruto getting angry. He said that time of that they only know that time that much, yeah. And then Naruto vents and he goes to Manamiti. So idioting losers. Now what you wanna say? And then they say, yeah, this is just your luck. We are a child of prophecy, you are not. Oh, so I believe you didn't forget your memories, right? Then they say, what do you mean? How, we are back in time, right? Then how did the timeline get changed? We are the child of prophecy, you are not. Then how the hell The timeline changed. Yeah. How the hell did you change it this timeline? You wanna ask Naruto? Naruto! Sasuke! Yeah. And this time Minma shouted like Naruto. Tell me! Tell me! How did you get it back in time? You were the child of prophecies. You've taken it away from us. We were the child of prophecies. You were never the child of prophecy. Well, Naruto was in this timeline. He was getting angry. Well, he was like angry that this is the idiots still think that they are the child of prophecies, and Naruto is like just nothing. He's nothing, and they are everything. They still believe that. Now went back to the academy areas. Naruto trains. Naruto is trained by his families, and they don't have even control over their nine tails. Yeah, they talk to the nine tails. Yes, they talk to the nine tails, and yeah, that happens. And after that, they start to, you can say, fight, and all the villagers hate them because Minato said that Naruto is the savior, and they are nothing. Now they had the chakra, and they searched out that killed the demon. Then he said that he didn't have the soul. My other sides made my Mito have the soul. But in the real Naruto had the soul. But still, yeah. He says that made my Mito have the soul. So now the villagers had made my Mito. And Naruto is the hero of the village. So how cute of the turn of event. How cute of the turn of events came down. Right? Right? Yeah, I know. I am right. The events are turned really turned and checked their places off. Now the thing which is happening is really different than what happened in the real timeline. The part one. Yeah. Well, I wanna say this. There are three timelines which I'm gonna cover in this story, this demon god story. What if Naruto was the demon god in this story? There are going to be three timelines, not one, not two, three. Yeah. One timeline we had covered in the part one. Now we are covering part two. So this is the, you can say, the second timeline which we are covering in the part two. So now we went back to the main and Mito's perspective, you can say. They think that if they had the same powers and having the 50% of the 90s chakra and have getting the training from the Sanins, they had been the child of prophecies. But that loser of the brother has stolen their title. Yeah, they think that. Well, Naruto said no when they tried to train him, but still Naruto got the training. He didn't want it to because in his eyes they are just weaklings and they can never train him. Yeah. And now we'll get back to another area. And Naruto is also the older brother in still. Naruto is still the older brother. Yeah. That is what it is. And after that they went and there. Yeah. I am the child of prophecy. You are nothing more than a loser. And this time, when they tried to, they Myanmar challenged Naruto for the fight. Well, they train alone, but still, you can say a lot. But they don't know. Well, they had forgotten every one of their power is not unlocked. They don't even know how to unlock their chakra because Naruto was never trained, so he was never able to unlock his chakra. They were only able to unlock their chakra at the time when they went to the academy. So you can say they are the dead last. Everyone calls them demon, and all this happens like the canon stuff happens. It still happens. You can say. No, instead of saying happens, it still happens. We can say it like that. Yeah. It still happens. And Naruto vents, and then he punches and kicks everyone out of his way. And Sasuke is the one who challenges him every day. And like I said in the last part, Uchiha clan was never massacred because Shisui used his Mangekyo Sharingan to put everyone in a genjutsu which they can never break. Yeah. And because of that, internal Mangekyo, or we can say Mangekyo Sharingan, all this happens. And they forgets about giving against Konoha. Yeah. So the you can say Uchiha compounder is safe and Uchiha clan is never massacred. Yeah, that happens. And Naruto is now, let's say, how much strong should I make him? Yeah, you can say right now he is, you can say, a god level shinobi. Even more than that, even right now he can use all his powers which was he able to use in the past. And Kurama's chakra was like nothing compared to his own powers. Well, yeah. All even if the Ten Tails war against Naruto, the Ten Tails has been nothing compared to his own power. Well, yeah, the Ten Tails is just like a kid against his own power. Well, yeah, you can say it like that. Naruto still went and Naruto thinks of giving Kurama a gift. He went and then Kurama sees him. Then he said, "So, my jailer had finally come to visit me." Well, I said, "Talk to me with some respect, you fox." And then Kurama said, "Why would I talk to a human with respect?" Then I said, "I am a demon. You will be scared of me." Well, you are nothing more than a being with natural energy. And I want to tell you something. Well, are you as strong as Shinigami? Well, no, I am not. Are you strong as Kami? No, I am not. Kurama said. Are you strong as Yami? No, I am not. And then he said, is Ten Tails as strong as Kami, Yami, and Shinigami? Then he said, no. Ten Tails is only half. Ten Tails is not even half of their powers. Well, their powers are different than the chakra. Then, are you stronger than me? They said, obviously, I am. And then Naruto started to chuckle. And then said, if you are not stronger than Shinigami, I mean Kami, then how can you even think that you are stronger than me? You stupid fox. And then Naruto started to leak his power, his godly powers, the dark chakra. Or you can say godly power, godly chakra. It started to radiate from Naruto as the power, the chakra of the demon god. When Kurama Sensei said, my lord, well, this can't be. How can you hear? Why did you reborn as this child? He's my jailer. Why did you? He can't say anything because he was as Yami, Shinigami and Kami came down. My lord, please be. As they started to say, my lord, please don't be angry. Please don't kill that Biju. He is important for the sustainable developments. Yeah, he turned them there. He talked to them like that. Blah 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 blah. Kami, I mean Shinigami talking to them like that. Well, in this story, yeah, it is like that. And then Kurama seeing them getting on his knees and then catching his Naruto's legs and then saying, please don't do anything to him. He's nothing more than a stupid fox. Please don't kill him, my lord. And then Naruto said, okay. If you three say so, then I will give him a chance. I will not kill him. Okay, Foxy, are you happy now that you're not going to die by the hands of the demon god? What? You are the demon god? No way! You can't be a demon god. Kurama said. And I heard you. Why can't I? And then Naruto started to leak out his chakra. As Kurama gulped. And then Tekken is one. You are the demon god. I send your powers. You have the same as power as his demon god. But still, why did you thought of reborning? Then ask myself. As then they start to, you can say, he started to chuckle. And then he finally said, so, if you wanna know something, then hear me. I will give you something. My power. It is far more than the power of gods. It is far more than the power of evil. It is far more than the power of demons. I am a demon. God, 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 God. As the voice echoed through the, you can say, mindscape. And then Kurama got into his knees and then said, please don't destroy this world. And then, yeah, you can say the Kami, Shinigami, and Yami are, you can say, yeah, like that happens. Well, even in this world, they know about Naruto being the demon god's reincarnation. Yeah, they know. They know about him being the demon god's reincarnation. Well, no, they don't think that it can be that bad. So they didn't did anything a lot, you can say. A lot which can be dangerous. Yeah. So that is what it is. And then they check. Then they direct. And then they said, so, so, so. You believe that you can do even one thing against my powers. That is quite pathetic. You heard me? Quite pathetic. Well, you are judging more than to me. You are just kids. You are just persons who don't know how weak they are. And comparing and trying to fight a strong person. And those mortals try to get in my ways, those humans, thinking that they can defeat the mighty demon god. and after that, Naruto went and I said, Naruto said, and then he went. Naruto thinks to himself, and then he says, so, I had to get it something. Naruto thinks to himself, can the world which he was living can change? Because yeah, he can bring everyone back to life and those whole planet. Yeah, so instead of living in this planet, he goes back to that planet which he was, you can say, like born in. Yeah, yep, you can call it like that he was born in. He goes into that planet, and now we get back to everything as Naruto went, and then he says, so now what is going to be happening and what will happen in the future. Yeah, he's thinking about future. Yeah, clearly forget about the past. And now we get back, and now he goes back and gets the main Mito from his timeline back to the body and erasing the memory of that timeline. Now we get back to the original timeline. Now there's only one timeline. We're not having three. No, you can say two timelines. No, yeah, two timelines. As Naruto killed the other persons of the timelines, The one timeline was destroyed, and the second timeline was get it back from the time when they came back to the place where everything is same. Just the thing different is Naruto this time when they were sealing, Naruto did some kind of, you can say, Naruto steps, you can say, he did like this, stepped his fingers, and then snapped his fingers, and then 80% of the chakra of the nine tails, and yeah, came inside Naruto. No, let's say 100%, and the yin and yang soul of the nine tails was inside of, you can say, meant by Mito. Yeah. Now then, Jira and Mito are going to be kind of prophecy because they have the chakra, and Naruto have the soul, so they think that, and because Naruto having the chakra, he was able to talk to the, you can say, the nine tails, and because of that, they were like, you can say, nine tails, and then yeah. Since nine tails didn't have any kind of chakra, Naruto thought of giving nine tails some powers. You can say his demon god powers. He gave it to the nine tails, and yeah. And when I to see him, the yin and yang part, both of them greeted Naruto with respect because he is the demon god. They were able to sense his power. Well, they were shocked and they were really, you can say, convinced that he's the demon god. And yeah, after that, what happens is, Naruto wins. And yeah, he goes to the, you can say 10 years passes, 8 years, no, 8 years. Naruto is now, you can say, 8 years old, and the academy begins. Naruto, first person when Uchiha clan is not massacred. If anyone even ask me if it is, no, it is not. And they are only, you can say, ace class ninjas who know about the Naruto and his power. Naruto fighted Kakashi, Guy, and all of the persons. Kakashi, Guy, Kurenai, and yeah, you can say the son of Sarutobi, Asuma Sarutobi. They fighted Asuma Sarutobi and all four of them. And when they rushed towards Naruto, Naruto put Kurenai in Genjutsu. She was knocked out. Now he said that all of them were shocked that Naruto can do better Genjutsu than the Genjutsu specialist Kurenai. And yeah, and Kakashi used to try to use his Sharingan on Naruto. Naruto just went, and when Kakashi tried to fight Naruto, Naruto just said, you can say, Naruto said, water style, water lightning. When they said that Kakashi uses Chindori. When Naruto used his, you can say, he flicked his finger and they were sent flying. And then then Kakashi used his Chindori. And Naruto used, you can say, water lightning, water style, water lightning ball. And then a ball of lightning and water mixed goes towards Kakashi. He tries to run as fast as he can, and no, he runs. He runs and he tries to make his Chindori. As his Chindori was complete, he uses Chindori in the ball. Well, and then a big bomb was heard, and Kakashi was sent flying. You can say, yeah, really flying out of the, you can say, out of the village. No, out of the training ground. No, out of the village. No, he was sent flying. He goes across the earth flying and then comes back and falls to the ground, making a really big crater. You can say the whole training ground 7 was, you can say, became a big crater. And then yeah, now Asuma Sarutobi tries to use his, you can say, his techniques on Naruto. But yeah, Naruto is Naruto. So he just, you can say, puts his hand, you can say, he rolls his fingers in the air, making a seal. Then he said, "Gravity seal, gravity boom, bomb." And then when the gravity bomb goes there, all of them were like went to the ground. They were not able to even stand, and yeah, Asuma was knocked out because of that, because of the high pressure of the gravity. Because and guy went into seventh, you can say seventh gate. You can know, yeah, seventh gate, and he tried to fight. Yeah, fight. And Naruto said, "Guy, I heard about you, a taijutsu specialist. Then I will fight you in my taijutsu." And then Naruto went and started to fight Guy in his taijutsu, and then all of that went by as then Naruto said so. And then he said, "Guy, if you didn't stop me, then I will kill you." Uh, I was like a little bit scared of his life, so he went and used the eighth gate, the last gate, and then he started to fight Naruto. Naruto was a little bit really happy that he can get a little bit of challenge right now. And then he wins, and then he started fighting. And after fighting for some time, he defeats him like guys, not a guy. He's like nothing. He's nothing compared to Naruto. Yeah, he defends him with ease. Like he's nothing. He's nothing compared to Naruto's powers. Yeah, he's nothing. He thinks that. Yeah, I mean, guy thinks that. Yep. And he says, and then a cat, a cat goes out of the place, the training ground, a black cat, and then he says, "Meow, meow, meow." A black cat goes out of the way and says, "Meow, meow." Naruto, you can say, turns to see the cat, and then guy punches him in the face, and he was sent flying. Well, it was what guy see, and you can say guy was in genjutsu, a cat genjutsu. The cat, the statue came near the guy. Every 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 time the cats come near guy, it started to get bigger and bigger until when it reached the guy, it was, you can say, as big as an the Hokage monument. And then it put his foot in front of guy. Guy uses all of his might and powers, and he defeats the cat. You wanna say, well, it was not in genjutsu. I think it is a genjutsu, but he uses his powers and defeats the cat. And then he was he was going to die because of using a lot of powers. Then he dies, and then everyone sees the guy is dead. They start to cry, Kurenai and everyone. Then Naruto says, "Don't worry, I will bring him back to life." Then they say, "I'm an idiot. No one can do that." And then Naruto, you can say, snapped his finger, and everyone who died today was back to life. Even the villagers, which he hated so much. But he didn't use that on villagers. He only bring guy back. So every one of them was, when they tried to get him, once again they died. Because Naruto only wanted to bring guy back to life because he was, you can say, a good fighter in Naruto's eyes. Well, then Naruto looked at the guy and then said, you were able to push me to use 0.000. You were able to push me to use 0.1% of my powers. It's impressive." Guy looked at him. If he's joking, 0.1%, that is really low amount. And then Naruto said, "And all of you were together able to push me to use 0.1% my powers." And yeah. And guy in the earth gate, and guy wake up, he said, I died from the, you can say, because the blood was sitting inside of my body." Then Naruto said, "I can refill your blood and bring you back to life. Yeah, I am that. Well, I have that type of powers. Yeah, I can bring anyone back to life. But I'm not a working stock, you know. Now can I join the Ambu? I thought Okage was looking when he was like you can say sitting there, and then he says, "Okay, you can join the Ambu, Naruto, you can join the Ambu." And then Naruto went, and then he does some he went and does an Ezra missions. Yeah, yeah. Um, yep. And then he went, and he goes to an you can say a village, which was you can say full of the bandits and some Junins and Jonins. Two persons were ahead of the place. There were some you can say mist shinobis, yeah, mist shinobis. There were two S-rank shinobis of the mist. You can say the two swordsmen. Well, let's say I don't know their name. Yeah, one of them had the you can say earth sword, and the other had the you can say the water sword. Yeah, and yeah, and they start to fight. Yeah, starting to fight, and then Naruto says, "So you are the other two. So you are the other two lightning. So you are the water stock and the fire stock of the mist." Impressive. And then Naruto went, and you can say he went and used you can say some you can say in his eyes was an D-rank jutsu. He went and used it as the rain start to you can say as the earth start to shake on that specific place, and then a boom, and there was a wall lava erupted from the earth. And then this other thing, what, this can't be, did the persons of the did the person of the mist find it us? No, there's no way. The bloodline users are against the you can say non-bloodline users. But then why this is happening? He started to think to himself, like what the hell? What is the reason for this to be happening? And then Naruto says, "So you guys don't know what I'm doing." Then Naruto says, "So get ready to dance." And then Naruto runs, and then he says, "Okay, okay, okay." Then Naruto says that, well, then, and then Naruto runs, and then he says that, "What should I do now?" And then the lava is started erupt, and Naruto started to do the hand sign. Naruto told the four ambus, the five ambus which he got it from the Hiruzen Sarutobi. You can say the persons, the ambu squad from his place, the persons who take care of Hiruzen Sarutobi, or you can say protects him. They were like Naruto squad. Naruto does you can say 15 missions a day, and in just you can say 2 years he had did up to 10 to 20,000 of S-rank missions. The village was out of S-rank mission. As now we went to this place, as he started to fight him. Naruto was known as the demon god, and he fights them, and like literally like defeating them like they are nothing against his powers. They are like mere insects. And then Naruto wins and beats them down to the ground. And they went, and then Naruto says, "So, is that all you got?" And then Naruto went, and then he punches them in the jaw. The jaw drops. Their jaw drops to the ground, and then he says, "So, if that is all you got." And then Naruto went and uses his and gets his hand back, and then punches the air, which sends them flying. And then Naruto uses some kind of power which puts the black aura around them. That's it. So with this power, and you can say they are now 3 times stronger than what were they before. and now they think they can defend Naruto because they are 3 times stronger. Then they start fighting Naruto again, and Naruto they beat them down to the ground like they are nothing. Now the whole place has been destroyed, leaving we can say a really big crater around it. And now the next mission, there were also some a big, you can say, big 5 cities which were taken away by the bandits. There were some, you can say, 1,000 to 2,000 of bandits and some Jonin level bandits. There were some Jonin level shinobi, some up to 300 to 400 Jonin level shinobis, some up to 1,000. You can say 500 to 800 Chunins, and yeah, 1,000 to 1,200 like you can say bandits. So it was an S rank mission, or you can say it was, you can say, a double S rank mission where there were 400 to 300 Jonins. So it was said as an double S rank mission. Yeah, you can also call it a triple S rank, not double S rank or triple S rank. And Naruto went and does this, and there were also some peoples and ladies, and all of them were captured by them. And then Naruto tells the people of the group that he's gonna do, and you can say what was his name again, a jutsu, which will regard this whole place. They know he's not joking, and like that in the last mission they take them, then in this mission also they take them, and they went. And then also says ultra violent poisoned radiated water droplets, as the water has to drop, and then when the water touched the ground and the peoples, they burn to excesses. When this touch the ground burns up to 5 feet, no, you can say 10 meters by each droplets, and you can say everything was being burned away. And then everyone, you can say, was saved, and then they went back. And the triple S rank mission was also done by Naruto. And now we went up to, you can say, 1 year passes, and then now you can say the bounty book, or the book, I forgot its name, the book which you can say every points, which you can say a nin, you can say missing nin or things like that, a bounty book. Yeah, I forgot its name. Let's say I forget it. Yeah, just forget about it. I forgot its name. And then the book says that and then Minato sees the book, and then he orders to see the book, and he hears, and he sees the book, and then he's shocked that what a person is a triple S rank shinobi, fire, water, wind, lightning, earth, and all of the 4 or 5 elements, and even triple S rank shinobi. What the hell? And also said to have the Mokiton. Yeah, Naruto also is the Mokiton in that time. What? This means that that person is an, and he also have the Uzumaki chains. He has a really great healing factor. He can heal himself from being only one. Even if we burn his all of his body, even if one of his fingers survived, the whole of his body was regenerated in just mere seconds. What? That much of an healing ability? What? And Mokiton on top of it. It is also said that he also had this Sharingan and an internal Mangekyo Sharingan, and really rare Dojutsu, the Rinnegan. What the hell? Yeah, and also Ashira. Yeah, Naruto in this case is also Ashira's reincarnation, and both, yeah, Ashira's and demon gods. So he also have the Rinnegan, Mokiton, all of the abilities. He shows them, and yeah, that is what it is. And after that, the events and their fighting begins. And then he fights them, defends them, beats them down to the ground, which the person who tries to fight him, and Minato also sees the name Demon God, and he's only 11 years old. Not even 11, he's only 10 years old. Well, the time when Naruto fighted them, and he became a Ambu was that he was a 9 years old person, and yeah, Naruto tried to take away him, and then now when they see him as a triple S shinobi, they said that who teach him that much? The one who trained him. And even Tsunade Naruto tell them, and when they see this, that also tells them how kind of brat. I believe that the Merman Mito are going to save the whole earth from this demon god because he's a triple ascent shinobi. And then that's why Mito has the Mokiton, and she has to be the one who will save the whole person because she has the Mokiton and the chakra chains as well. And then the well, Jirai also said, and then Minato said, "There's no way Naruto can be the one." He said that he also have a lot of abilities, and then they said that the person will be just making it out to make it like that the shinobi that there's one shinobi which one is stronger than the Hokage. All of the three Hokages, all the four Hokage, there's no way someone can be more stronger than my master. Then first Hokage and second and third Hokage. And triple S rank, all of the things, it was a joke. And if it is not, then they are going to save us. If he goes against Konoha. And then he say, no, he's with Konoha, he's not against Konoha. So that means that nothing will change it. Then Naruto wins. And everything like that happens now. We leave this part, guys. I will see you in the next part. So hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.